Hello everyone, I am Azad. Today we are going to build a simple and powerful backend project, an SMTP email API using Node.js and NodeMailer. This API will let users send you a message and it will automatically reply back to them with a confirmation, perfect for a portfolio contact system or backend testing environment. So let's get right into it. Make sure you have Node installed successfully on your machine, and we will be requiring two files to make it work. There is a server.js which will contain the main logic, and one will be an environmental variable file .env. All the credentials will be within this file. Yeah. We will use Gmail for this. So we need to activate the two-factor authentication. We will get it in your Google account and security. Yeah, you can check if the two-factor authentication verification is enabled or not. If not, then enable it. Otherwise, you will not able to make it work. And we will be requiring an app password. So we need to create it. We will go to home page and we'll search for app password. Here we can see that. There we will create one app name. It will be test SMTP. Here then I will create. It will give me a code. So I need to put it in the environmental variable file, and using that the main mail will work. Yeah, here you have to put your mail from which you want to send mail to people and in which you want to get mail from other users or other people. Now we need to put the app password here in SMTP password. We need to install NodeMailer using npm. So that will make the mail service work. Yeah, it is installed successfully. Now we will start the implementation. We will be requiring Express, NodeMailer, and .env. The Express is a web framework to create the HTTP server and that defines the routes. NodeMailer is used to send the emails via SMTP, and .env loads environmental variables from the .env file, so the credentials are not hard-coded. Then we will load the environmental variables that will read a .env file and add the variables like SMTP emails and SMTP password to the process.env. And after that we'll create the Express app that initialize the Express application. Then the middleware to parse JSON that tells Express to automatically parse the incoming JSON data in request bodies. Then we will create the route, the post route send mail, that sets up a route to handle post requests sent to that route, and an async function that is used because we will be sending mails in async operation. Then we will extract the user data from the request that destructures the name, mail, and message fields from the JSON body sent by Postman. We will be testing it in the Postman. Then we will configure the mail transporter. NodeMailer.create transport that sets up an SMTP transporter to send mails. The service we will use is Gmail that specifies Gmail's SMTP service that can be changed to Yahoo, Outlook, and whatever you want. and we will use auth that uses your credentials from your .env file. That will use the given mail from the env file and the given password from the env file. Now we will send mail to the portfolio owner. Suppose people is trying to contact you, so he will receive the mail. So we will first implement that. That will send an email from the user's email to your defined email in the .env file. There will be a subject that includes your name and there will be text. In the .env file, there will be a subject that includes your name and there will be text that will contain the message they will include. Now I will implement the auto reply to the user. That will use the email, SMTP email on the .env and the same subject and text, but the messages will be different. So this will send a second email back to the user. This will be an auto reply. This will be from your mail to the user's mail, and the message thanks them and confirms you have received their mail. There will be the subject. You can put whatever you want, and there will be the text. I will just put the user's name and a thank you message, and I will get back to you soon. Then I will create the respond to the client that sends a JSON response back to the Postman, as I will use Postman for testing it, and that will contain a success message. The message will be email sent successfully. I will create a error handling function catch. If there is any error, suppose SMTP config is going wrong or some network issues are there, the logs and the errors will return a 500 response to the client. That will be 500. And the message will be failed to send mail. Yeah. We'll start the server. We will start the Express server on port 3000, and once it will be running, we can test it. We can test the API via Postman. Yeah, SMTP mail service is running on 3000. Now I will run the server by executing the server.js file using Node. Yeah, the server is running on 3000, and we'll open Postman, and we will use post method and our API, and we will create a JSON. that will contain the name, mail, and the message. Name will be my name. I am just testing it. After implementation, anyone can give their favorite name to it, and I will put my email from which I want to send the mail. Yeah, it seems okay now. Now there will be my message. Hey man, you are doing good stuff. Yeah, now I will try to send the mail. It will take some time. Let's wait. And we can see the success message. The email has been sent successfully. This is the user's mail, which is containing the auto-generated mail for mailing the developer, which we have configured throughout the implementation. And this is the developer's mail, which is showing the mail sent by the user, and that is a bit funny, that Azad mailing Azad, and that is a bit confusing also because both the mails are containing my name. So I will keep making this kind of videos. Make sure you follow me for such impactful things and for that useful things.